Hello and welcome back to Kitchen Tips with Spread Some Magic. Today we're talking about scallions, otherwise known as green onions, and grapes. Two totally separate, not even in the same class of family products, and different tips. The first, it says if you store cut scallions in a glass of water, they'll grow back. And I know this is true. You probably know this is true. This is a real magical ingredient resurrection that you can stage right in your kitchen. And honestly, you don't even have to do it in the water. You can put them in the ground and they'll grow back. Forget if you leave a little bit out or not. Let's see what they say. To test this tale of zombie alliums, we trimmed 3 bunches of scallions to about 3 inches above the white bulbs and set each bunch in a glass with 2 inches of tap water. We placed the glasses on a sunny windowsill, changed the water daily, and watched for developments. I always forget to change the water daily, and I don't really have a sunny windowsill. We were happily surprised to find that the scallion tops grew back quickly, about 1 inch per day. That's because of the fresh water. After a week, we cut off the new green tops and tasted them. They were pleasantly pungent and even more crisp and fresh tasting than the mini store-bought scallions. Encouraged, we repeated the process with the same scallions. This time the tops grew half as fast, came back skinnier, and tasted a bit milder. The nutrients stored in the scallion's white bulb are sufficient to regrow the tops once or twice, but the plants eventually run out of fuel. If you use scallion greens more often than whites, though, this is a clever way to ensure that you'll always have a supply on hand. One shopping note, select scallions with roots longer than 1/2 inch as they'll grow faster. But again, if you like the whole scallion, you can do just a little bulb, and I think we just put it in the dirt and it started growing again. Great fun thing to do with kids. I think lettuce can do it. Sometimes regular onions, you just have to have the root on the bottom still. Makes it easier. I don't know, I've only really ever done it with green onions. And then grapes. Rinsing grapes before storing them makes them spoil more quickly. It's true. It's also true with your berries, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, strawberries. Same, true. Washing and storage can make a big difference in the freshness of this fruit. We took bunches of red and white grapes and removed any on the verge or obviously rotten ones. We rinsed and dried half of each bunch, leaving the other half unrinsed. We also wondered whether leaving the fruit on the stem hastens or delays spoilage. So we plucked some of the grapes from their stems and left the remaining clusters intact. Then we refrigerated all the samples in perforated bags that we bought them in. All the rinsed grapes spoiled within a couple of days. Why? Even though we had dried them as much as possible, moisture exposure encouraged bacterial growth. The unrinsed loose grapes were the next to rot, as now the exposed stem attach point became entryway for bacteria. Unrinsed stem-on grapes fared best, lasting nearly 2 weeks before starting to decay. In fact, as long as we periodically inspected the bunches and removed any decaying grapes, most of them, both red and white samples, kept for an entire month. So there you go. Don't rinse your fruit until you're ready to eat it. That's all today. Be sure to spread some magic wherever you are.